when we talk about our book, Never Pray Again, and share our thoughts in it, our thoughts about it, why we wrote it, etc., one of the comments or questions that we get periodically is something like this. The person will say, how can you say in your book, Never Pray Again, how can you say that when science has proven that prayer works? And they'll mention a study or maybe a bunch of anecdotes from their own life or things that they've heard from other people as evidence that prayer works, that it has, a measurable effect on the outside world or on other people. As far as I know, it really hasn't been proven. There's some evidence actually that knowing you're being prayed for is worse for your health. If you're in the hospital, you'll recover more slowly if you know people are praying for you than if you don't know people are praying for you. And people's prayers, they just don't have proven efficacy in that way. What prayer looks like isn't different enough from chance to make a difference. This is not for lack of effort. A lot of people have asked this question experimentally and otherwise, and the answers come up. No, I guess you could say that prayer works, but it depends on what you want. I mean, if you're talking about reconciliation or healing or intervention or how to enact change in the world or change in yourself or how to love other people, then prayer doesn't work very well. If you're talking about quietly saying words in your mind or saying words with a group of people, then prayer works really well. Prayer is definitely a way to say words. And it's one way to say words. It obviously isn't the only way to say words. And so we're left with just this kind of nagging sense, and we keep praying because maybe prayer will work this time. Well, maybe prayer will work this time, and then we end up, if we support prayer as working, then we have to answer for all the unanswered prayers, all the people who pray and don't get what they pray for. It seems to be the majority. Or the other option is to open our eyes, raise our heads, unfold our hands, and go out into the world and do what we're called to do. Going out and doing things is a proven method to get things done. And even if prayer works in a given situation, is there any situation where prayer works better or where prayer works best? And I don't think there is. And I wonder if sometimes we pray because it's easier than doing something that's more likely to work, but also more difficult.
Oh, Steve.